Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the Kitchen Pro. Today I am going to start the process of replacing this sink. I did this kitchen remodel here, total gut and redone 2-3 years ago, and since then the sink has started a little hairline crack right around where the drain is. It's probably a manufacturer or materials problem with the sink. So I need to pull the sink out and obviously take all the plumbing out and all that and put it back in. Then there's probably going to have to be because it's in so tight. I did such a nice job on the first time. It's in so tight, I'm going to have to probably damage the cabinets a little bit, patch them again, and then repaint. So this is kind of like brain surgery because you know, the counter is super expensive, and so you know, and it has to be just done absolutely perfect. So away we go. We're going to get into this project and see how it goes. Okay, so step one on replacing the kitchen sink here is to paper the floor, do protection on what's existing here. Actually, what I use is red rosin paper. I can put a couple layers down on the floor. I may end up painting later on, so I'm going to mask it off just like I am preparing to paint. Actually, one of the first things I do before that is I always get the trusted radio out, plug that in, then I have some tunes to listen to, and then the job goes a lot smoother. So after the radio goes on, prepare the floor, get some paper down, I have some drop cloths, pull all the drawers and doors out so I don't have to worry about the damage to them, and then get into the whole ripping carefully, distracting the sink. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I got the doors all off, got the paper down, all the protection ready to go. So I'm actually ready to start working. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves and get to work. What? I don't actually have to roll up my. Well, it's an old saying. Yeah, I know. Okay, I won't, don't worry about it. Okay, now I can get to work. So removing the sink, I knew it was going to be a problem because it was caulked in all the way around. And something like that, even if just a little bit of the caulking, even if you cut it all away, even if just a little bit of the caulking in various areas will really hold it considerably. So I knew there was a chance of this. So I worked on it for quite a while here, and I could not pull it out. So I decided just to use the trusty old hammer. So actually now I'm taking it out in pieces, and it seems to be working pretty good. So you got to be real careful. This stuff is just like glass, so sharp. I've cut myself just a little bit, not a big deal. I get to wear gloves, but see there, some of the caulking back there is holding it pretty good, just that little bit. So I'm well on my way. I should have it out of here in a few minutes and continue on. So I thought it'd be fun to videotape. This is the front. I've been able to just knock the sink out. It's a porcelain or clay sink, so luckily it's not a cast iron sink. I tried to pull it out in one piece, but it was not worth the extra effort. I didn't want to damage any of the countertop or cabinets around it. So this way, I'm going to break it up in pieces. Obviously, I've already started. So I'm just about ready to pull the front out. Thought it'd be fun to get this on video. Look at that. See, this whole end here might come out. There we go. Still quite a little bit of caulking in there. I tried to cut it back. There we go. All the sink is totally out. So, so I'm gonna. Obviously, I need to go back in there and clean up the caulking all the way around. See if I can fit the new sink in there. So, just that'd be fun to see the old sink go away. Okay, I'm back. I got the sink in. I had to do a lot of grinding on the counter and underneath there where it fits in, and underneath it and around, clean up all the caulking. A couple of hours. This sink, this is a porcelain or a clay sink, fire clay sink, and each one, as they cure and stuff, they actually just get out of shape a little bit. I mean, they're not super precision, which it's within specs, but that's fine. So this one fits just a slight bit different than the other one, but actually not too bad. Because sometimes they can be tweaked a little bit or just be out of shape a little bit. But anyway, so everything went pretty good. I got it shimmed in there. It's in there tight. I measured all around. Very, very good. Spatially, it's working pretty good. So I'm about ready to caulk it in, let it sit overnight, come back and plumb it up. So it's working out real good. Okay, as you can see, I got the sink all in, got it all caulked in, did the paint touch-ups. It looks just as good as it was the day I installed the first sink, except for this sink doesn't have a crack. So everything looks really good. I think the owner should be pleased. Another job done by the Kitchen Pro.